Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about composure. Last time I was talking about conviction. Composure and conviction are the two essential mental parts of playing good golf. Every time you stand over a golf ball, you have got to be convinced of its success and have the composure to carry it out. But composure is not a simple word or a simple thing to actually get, because our mental state has a massive influence over our composure. Being composed over a golf shot is not something that you can simply snatch out of the sky and do. It's something that you have to be working on almost constantly in your life, and most certainly during the round of golf. Today I'd like to explain in a little bit more depth what I'm talking about when I'm talking about composure, and even better, give you an idea of how you are going to get better composure standing over a golf ball. The first thing to understand is that composure is built obviously on the confidence, your conviction in the shot, and your trust in your own ability. But it's also based on an awful lot of your character traits. Are you usually a confident person? If you aren't, why not? What is it about you that is stopping you being relaxed, even serene, standing over a golf ball, feeling totally okay with any outcome that may come, but at the same time being convinced that the next outcome will be a good one? I know that an awful lot of us really base our calmness and composure on our ability to make the shot. Hitting golf balls at a regular basis on the driving range will help that. It will help us to get that conviction that we need in order to stand over a golf ball under pressure and hit it the same way as we did on the golf course. But an awful lot of times it's that composure which is missing. It's that calmness which is missing. And why? Because we are carrying out far too many negative inner dialogues. We are reminding ourselves rather of our bad shots than our good shots. We are feeling upset or uptight about the situation that we're in because we are either not used to it, or unfortunately we have a lot of bad experiences in our life which tend to say this is going to go pear-shaped. The first thing to do is to go out and find the situation which makes you feel less than composed. It might well be as simple as somebody watching you when you're on the tee. It might be taking a scorecard in your hand or entering a tournament. It might simply be playing with people you don't know or a golf course that you don't know. And even simpler is a golf club which you just don't feel happy with. And then you've really got to take the bull by the horns and try and find out, what is the problem? Why am I feeling like this? It could be as simple as your combined success is too low in order to have any kind of trust in the job that you're trying to do. You simply haven't practiced enough. You don't have enough information in order to give yourself any kind of conviction that you're going to be able to carry it out. But far more often, the calmness and composure that you have when you're standing over a golf ball is more of a kind of a life problem. You are generally nervous when you are doing anything in front of strangers. You are generally nervous when you get into a competitive situation. You are generally upset when you do something wrong and everybody notices it. These things are normal character traits that we all have. Don't think that golf professionals are born without these things. The majority of us are fighting our demons every day of the week, but we're doing it in a conscious and in a controlled way. and many cases in a guided way with help of medical professionals. And if you really are struggling, it might well be worth getting in touch with one, because you need help, and there's nothing to feel guilty about or feel silly about why you would need help. We all need help in life, and one of the reasons I hope you watch my videos is to get some help. Take a shortcut, use his knowledge in order to get to the place you want to get. But I must say, composure means sometimes fighting some demons which aren't too pleasant to deal with. Going back to childhood mistakes and maybe trying to find a way to work around them. Now, obviously, I am not a medical professional, and therefore I'm not going to give you guidance on that. However, what I am going to show you is when you get onto a driving range, and even better onto a golf course, how you can work to get better composure simply through routine. The routine is the thing that I think helps the majority of us to get composed when we're standing over a golf ball. It's the mental habit which says, when I do all of this, at the end of it comes this. And if you can make that positive, then you're going to be more composed standing over a golf ball. I would start it, as we have done in the past, with this think box situation where I am actually standing and going through a process of thoughts in order to get myself ready to make a shot. In this case, I have a simple 60-yard pitch to the flag, but I am going through a number of mental games in order to get myself ready for making this shot. It started with simple things, objective things like how far away am I, what club am I going to use, what swing am I going to use. I'm having a look at the lie of the ball and the weather conditions. I know how the green is, whether it's receptive, whether it isn't receptive. I've given myself enough information so that is not actually getting in my way. I'm then thinking and reminding myself of good experiences, where they come from the golf course or whether they come from the driving range. The practice that I've done, which has allowed me to do this, the trust I have in my ability to do it, and at the same time, my conviction and confidence that this is going to be a good shot. And only when I have that conviction am I going to leave the think box and hit the golf ball. Even the routine over the golf ball is a routine which is repeating itself. Taking an intermediate target, aligning myself to that intermediate target and indirectly to the flag, visualizing a successful ball landing next to the flag, and then before I lose that visualization, hitting the shot. If I really was calm, if I really was composed, the result doesn't matter. I couldn't do any more than I did. And I believe that this is maybe the main key to composure. Believing that whatever you did 100%. You did as well as you could in that situation. Nobody can do more than that. And therefore, you have to give yourself a break. If you can stand over a result, whether it be good or bad, and say, doesn't matter, then you are going to have more composure over the next shot. That is the key to success. Getting the composure which allows you to play your best golf by not taking yourself or the game too seriously. Relax and enjoy it. This is your favorite pastime, I thought. You should be enjoying it and hitting more golf balls with a smile on your face. As ever, if this helped you, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. If you'd like to become a patron to the site, then I'll leave a link below, and a big thank you to all of the patrons to the site who help me to come back more often. I'll be back next Sunday with the next one. Until then, goodbye.